Hello and welcome, travelers, to our podcast today. I'm your host, Norman Schafer, and today I have the CEO of Tonga Tourism, Viliami Takao, with me. And we're going to be traveling into the Kingdom of Tonga, a nation known for its stunning natural beauty and deep cultural traditions. And so we're happy to have you with us, Viliami.
No, thank you for.
Before we dive into today's episode, I want to tell you, if you've ever dreamed of experiencing one of the incredible destinations that we talk about on the show, be sure to visit farandawayadventures.com. For over 30 years, I've helped travelers discover some of the most extraordinary destinations on Earth. If this is of interest, check out the link in the description to farandawayadventures.com, and we'd be happy to make your next trip unforgettable.
Having me. It's wonderful to actually be on your podcast. Yeah, and good to even hear that you've been to Tonga already.
Oh, yes. Well, I was just there last week again, and it's a beautiful destination.
Yeah.
But can you just tell us a little bit about the Tonga Tourism Authority and its mission to promote Tonga
Yes.
as a destination?
Yes. So Tonga Tourism, we actually have two tourism bodies, The Tonga Tourism Authority, which is mandated to look after the marketing of the nation, and the Ministry of Tourism, which deals with everything else, The marketing arm, or the Tonga Tourism Authority, they're the ones that market our nation out there into the globe. You may not have seen a lot online yet because we're actually rebranding. So there'll be a new brand coming out in November this year. So just being here of all the meetings, we've actually had to meet some of the people that are helping us do that work. We think this rebranding, it'll be a game changer, and I think it's something very much needed. And once we've launched this, we'll be going out on a full-on marketing campaign abroad.
Well, Tonga is such a unique destination, and I think that's wonderful to hear that they're going to be doing some great promotions coming up. But as you've traveled around Tonga, what are some of the must-see destinations and activities that people love to do?
Yeah, well, apart from the whale watching is the biggest, but we're trying to move away from the whale watching and actually market everything else that Tonga is known for. Big thing in the Pacific, a big thing that we're actually doing is trying to highlight the uniqueness of our islands. And then Tonga has a lot of unique features, not just with landscape, but with culture and heritage. In fact, that Tonga is the only remaining kingdom in the Pacific. And a lot of our cultural heritage sites are actually linked to how we were a monarchy. The lines of kings have been there over 2,000 years. Before we had our modern king in 19th century. We've got a lot of sites in the main island, the Tongatapu. Just to mention, Tonga is actually made up of 5 main island groups, and they're all unique in landscape and history. So the main island, that's sort of known as the gateway, because we've got our international airport, international wharf, but we've also got the residence of the king, the palace. The palace itself is actually one of the
Tourist attraction.
And then we're starting from Nuku'alofa, which is the capital. Then we have the royal tombs right there in the capital. And if you are going to go venture out to the east, we have the Stonehenges there, the Ha'amonga, as well as other tombs there for previous royal families there. There's a lot there to explore. If you're going to go down to the west side, that's where we have our nice beaches there. The west side, a lot of history, but all our islands have a unique feature. Vava'u obviously is the main one.
There last week. It's a beautiful group of islands, and it's quite a series of islands all clustered together. Makes it great for kayaking, and it's easy to get around.
Yeah. So Vava'u is actually known as our main marine activities destination, with the makeup of the islands. It was named, one of the explorers actually called it port of refuge, because that's where a lot of sailors and yachties or boats would come and seek refuge from the rough weather.
But there's so many bays and harbors that are sheltered from the big ocean waves there.
Exactly. And then we're watching, of course. But there's a lot more there, a lot of history in Vava'u, a lot of the beaches, the sites. As I mentioned before, our first king, there's a place there called Pauono. So Pauono is where our first king dedicated our nation to God. And there's a lot of these things actually in our constitution. Which it brings me, I mean, this year actually is 150 years of our constitution and our Tongan flag. So the 4th of November, there'll be a big celebration in Tonga. And it could be a week of festivities. So,
well, they like to celebrate, and I'm sure there'll be lots of feasting going on. Yeah.
And a big part of that program, we'll be inviting Tongans, our VFR market, to come and our friends who want to come and celebrate with us. Yeah.
Well, and then there's Hawaii as well.
Yes.
Another little group of islands.
Yes. Hawaii, completely different, flat, a lot of sandy beaches. So we've got, Hawaii's a little history as well. It is the birthplace of our modern king. Yeah, so he was born there. That's where he fought the battle in Delapa and united Tonga in the 19th century. So a lot of history there, a lot of chains of islands. Yeah, good kite surfing in one of the islands there, Waleva. So, yeah.
Well, one thing I've noticed in traveling to Tonga is it's really easy to immerse yourself in the culture and really to experience the local flavor of everything.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do is to actually go to the marketplace.
Yeah.
And just to see all the vendors coming with the things that they're growing. It's really a great feeling to see people growing their own food and living off the land. And it really is a living, natural place. People don't have to pretend or put a show on. It's really just the way things are.
No, it is. Every family in Tonga, I mean, usually a family will have, they usually assign a plot of land, whether it's a town allotment and bush allotment, where they actually use for plantations. And a lot of families do a lot of subsistence farming, plant their own crops. So I wouldn't say that we are to the point of being poor like other nations, because we do have bush allotments and we do have an ocean, which you'd see in the marketplace. I mean, a good time to come is when they're actually planting the different crops. I mean, from November to December, I don't know if you've been to Vava'u during the time. Vava'u's got the sweetest pineapples. So pineapple season is quite big, and even watermelons there. We've got a lot of watermelons, a lot of tropical fruits in different seasons. You would have seen a lot of root crops as well.
Yes. Well, we did see a few. My son really wanted some pineapple and watermelon, and we were able to get some there, but I'm sure there's times of the year where they're abundant.
Yeah.
So do you have one piece of advice for someone that's planning their very first trip to Tonga?
Yeah, well, I think the first advice would be contact our office. You either can contact our office or one of the local agents, or depending on where you are. I mean, our office will always stand ready there to provide information, whether it's online through our social media page, or even contacting us by email. I mean, this is part of why we actually attend these events up as a tourism exchange, to provide the information for key agents that are out there as a globe, whether it be UK, I mean, US, or the Asian country, Australia and New Zealand. So, and at the moment, as I mentioned, we're having a rebranding. So we're actually, I'm going to be run improvements in all our websites and our social media. We've got a project that we're actually working on right now is to get 80% of our tourism businesses online. So a lot of information should be up there starting by the end of the year. Most of our businesses will be online, whether it's a simple website, but all the information will be online. So, yeah.
Well, that sure makes trip planning a lot easier. Yeah. So, well, thank you so much for sharing your time with us on our podcast, and a little bit more about Tonga and what people can expect as they're planning and preparing for trips to your destination.
No, thank you, Novis, for the opportunity. Malo.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Discover your next unforgettable journey at farandawasadventures.com. Experience the world differently.